So it's day 304 of Hey, What Are You Doing Today? And I don't know how I've ended up here. I was kind of thinking about it. It's such a strange spot to be in. It's definitely not what I was anticipating by any way, shape, or form. Definitely not where I thought that this was going to bring me. Definitely had no intention of coming down this road. And as I think about it, I'm not even real sure where the point in the path, how it developed into where I'm at now. I guess what where the turn was made, or what occurred. Um, but I'm extremely grateful. And as I think about it, the peculiar thing is that it's exactly what I asked for, even though I didn't put it into so many words. Um, but I'm also mystified and confused on how I got here. If 304 days ago I would have said to myself, you're going to become interested in Christianity. It would have been the farthest thing from my mind. It was, I had no drive to learn. There was, no desire for it. No, if anything, I kind of heated it with a note of sarcasm, a sense of being above it, a sense of it being for, I don't know even how to put it into words, but it's not something that fit into my world in any way, shape, or form. Not something I could see fitting in my world in any way, shape, or form. Um, and Now here, day 304, I'm excited about Sunday. Sunday will be Valentine's Day, and the Luna and I are going to go look at a house in a small town, about 40 minutes away from here. And I mentioned to her that I would like to go to church. And there's a kind of a small old classic American town that we're going to go to, two of them. And I've located a church there that I want to go to, just to hear someone else speak the word. And I'm really excited about it. How in the world did that happen? It's so the opposite of who I was, who I have been. But I feel like I'm going home to see an old friend. Uh, Growing up and thinking about church and reading a Bible, anything like that, it was so mundane, tedious, monotonous. These are the words that come to mind. Boring. A burden to the day, a waste of the day. And now it's peculiar familiarity of. I don't know why it's like that, but it's like I'm going to go see an old friend, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see this friend. And it comes from this elation of it's just well, it's the same feeling I was talking about yesterday, and I've managed to recapture it today, and I want to maintain it. It's just it's the most amazing thing. It's like the stronger it gets, the less I can be affected. And the reason why I mentioned that, it seemed like the perfect answer. I think about my video on day one, and I think the first thing I said was, I have no idea what I'm doing. I had no plan, no. My intentions were, verbally, I'd put them as to get into good shape and to be able to start working for myself, or maintain a business on my own. And I guess really what I was saying was that I wanted to get away from a lot of the negative feelings that were coming to me from my job, from the stress and time involved in those kind of factors. And so it wasn't really that I wanted to. It wasn't really so much about being successful. Even though there was an element of that, I don't want to exclude that by any means. That was an intentional thought, or an intentional part of the thought. But on the the subterranean level, it was really that I wanted out of the situation I'd put myself in, where I was consistently unhappy with my situation. And this new sense, this new state of mind, this new awakening or awareness, as it grows stronger, it's making it as if nothing can really affect me. So it doesn't matter about this job. It doesn't matter about a level of success. It doesn't matter about a level of comfort with income or money. And then on top of that, I've been kind of searching this whole time for an endeavor that I could devote myself to, and wholly devote myself, and give myself entirely to a project, something that I can get so enveloped in and so elated to participate in, that it would completely consume and take over my life. That was another unverbalized aspect of this. It was that I would find something, some project, something that that would take me over, and I could get behind, because I've had projects like that before, where once I made a decision to do them, I was so into it that the accomplishment came not easy. I don't want to use that word, but it came without an how do I put this in words? The kind of the monotony of struggle. It came without that. It was actually, the struggle became enjoyable. The activity became enjoyable. And that's what I was looking for. I was looking for that thing that hit, that idea, that product, that, for lack of a better word, that gimmick, that one thing that would carry all my energy and focus all my energy, and make me that tool of focus that could put together that project, and complete that project, and be inspired by that project. And now that I've stumbled across this new energy, and this new intelligence, and this new spirit, and this new, everything's new in this feeling, this wisdom. And I sense it's something I want to devote myself to. I mean, I'm outwardly searching information lessons and reading and rereading different elements that bring this information to me. And it's encouraging more and more elements that are just completely changing my life, completely changing who I was, completely changing the way I look at the world around me, completely changing my respect for myself, my respect for humanity, and my respect for the world, and my respect for that higher entity. And it's totally focusing everything I have. It's that project I was looking for is here. And I just want to mention this as a side note, that now that that project's here, this house that we're going to go look at, whether or not it's something that we decide to purchase, but it encourages a small business. It encourages me to get behind the Luna and start her business. She's had a goal, a dream for something that she really wanted to pursue, and this house could provide that opportunity and be a beautiful entity in itself. And there's something peculiar about this town too. When I first moved to this city, the town kind of showed me showed me itself a couple of times, and I didn't forget it. But it was a little bit too far away. I've never gone to visit it. I don't know anything about it. All I know is that there's this house that's brought me to it, and there's a church, and there's a man that apparently showed up there. I don't know, 150 years ago or something, and completely broke, and became one of the wealthiest men in the state for his times. I want to research him a little bit. I just happened to come across that yesterday when I was just doing a little bit of research on the town. Just a little side note. But we'll see what comes of that. I just figured I'd mention that for now. But where did this 180 come from? Where did this unexpected? I'm just kind of shocked. I'm kind of in awe. If someone out there is watching this and you're one of those people that frowns upon religion, or sees no value in it, sees it as something of someone of a lower intelligence, or maybe a controlling factor of human upon human, or mismanaged information, or untrue history, or whatever. How could that ever affect? How could someone ever fall into that false information? That was me. I guess that's why I'm so dumbfounded and so mystified. However, the way Christianity was explained to me as a child and growing up, and it is absolutely nothing like what I'm experiencing right now. None of it was ever explained in the way that I'm experiencing it right now. And just something as simple as I mentioned it before, and I don't know what brought me to this thing called the Jesus Prayer, but it's the most powerful thing I think it is the most powerful thing I've ever come across. It's a very simple prayer. Saying it over and over and over and over again in my mind, picking it up. It just creates this elation. It creates this elation, this righteousness, this perfection of the world. This I can't be bothered. I'm forgiven. I don't even know what that means. I look upon everybody else differently. I feel like other people look at me differently, subconsciously, without even understanding why. Stress is gone. Worry is gone. sense of well-being is lifted. It's a meditation all day long, bringing the great energy of the great entity that we all are into fruition, into power, into my realm, into me. I'm walking on clouds. It has nothing to do with being smote. That's what I thought. That's what I thought Christianity was. Being smote for your sins. I didn't want to be smote. I didn't believe I could be smote. I don't even know what smote means. But now I'm smitten. Day 304. Hey, what are you doing today? Thanks.